Good morning, students. Let us continue with the next topic known as endomembrane system. We have studied about cell membrane, cell wall of a eukaryotic cell. Now it's time to study about the organelles that are present inside the cell. So all the cell organelles are the membraned organelles inside the cell. Now let us start with the endomembrane system, that is the all the cell organelles inside a cell are covered in this endomembrane system except nucleus, mitochondria and chloroplast. While each of the membranous organelle is distinct in terms of its structure and function, many of these are considered together as an endomembrane system because their functions are coordinated. The endomembrane system include endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosome and vacuoles. Since the function of mitochondria, chloroplast and peroxisomes are not coordinated with the above components, these are not considered as a part of the endomembrane system. So only ER, Golgi complex, lysosome and vacuoles form endomembrane system. First, ER, that is endoplasmic reticulum. Electron microscopic studies of eukaryotic cell reveal the presence of network or reticulum of tiny tubular structures scattered in the cytoplasm that is called the endoplasmic reticulum. Hence, ER divides the intracellular space into two distinct compartments, that is luminal inside the ER and extraluminal cytoplasmic compartment. The ER often shows ribosomes attached to the outer surface. तो ER के अंदर एक कंपार्टमेंट है और बाहर एक कंपार्टमेंट. अब ER पर अगर राइबोसोम अटैच हो जाए तो it becomes rough in surface. So the ER bearing ribosome on the surface is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. In the absence of ribosome, they appear smooth and are called smooth endoplasmic reticulum, SER. RER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, is frequently observed in the cell actively involved in the protein synthesis and secretion. Mark this, RER is involved in protein synthesis and secretion. They are extensive and continuous with the outer membrane of the nucleus. So they are found near the nucleus. The smooth ER is the major site for synthesis of lipid, and in animal cell, lipid-like steroidal hormones are synthesized in SER. Here is the structure. We can see that in the contact with the nuclear membrane is the rough ER, those with the dotted structures called ribosomes, and the other side are the smooth endoplasmic reticulum which do not have any ribosome attached over it. So these are the two kinds of ER, RER and SER. The next organelle is Golgi apparatus. Camillo Golgi in 1898 first observed densely stained reticular structures near the nucleus. They were named later as Golgi bodies after him. They consist of many flat disc-shaped sac or cisternae of 0.5 micrometer to 1 micrometer in diameter. These are stacked parallel to each other. Varied number of cisternae are present in Golgi complex. The Golgi cisternae are concentrically arranged near the nucleus with distinct convex cis or the forming concave trans or the maturing phase. The cis and the trans phases of the organelle are entirely different but interconnected to each other. The Golgi apparatus principally forms the function of packaging materials to be delivered either to the intracellular targets और secreted outside the cell. या तो उसके अंदर ही जो टारगेट हो या फिर ये बाहर भी रिलीज किया जा सकता है. Materials to be packaged in the form of vesicles from the ER fuse with the cis phase of the Golgi apparatus and move towards the ER maturing phase. This explains why Golgi apparatus remains in close association with the endoplasmic reticulum. क्योंकि जैसे ही एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस करते हैं वो गोल्जी apparatus में जाकर प्रोसेस हो जाते हैं और पैकेज हो जाते हैं. A number of proteins synthesized by ribosome on the ER are modified in cisternae of the Golgi apparatus before they are released. Golgi apparatus is important site for synthesis of glycoprotein and glycolipids. Here is the figure representing the Golgi apparatus. Each tubular structure is known as cisternae. The concave side is known as transphase, while the convex side is known as cisphase. We can see the vesicles releasing with the protein packaged inside them towards the concave, that is transphase. Lysosomes. These are the membrane-bound vascular structures formed by the process of packaging in the Golgi apparatus. The isolated lysosomal vesicles have been found to be very rich in almost all types of hydrolytic enzymes, that is hydrolases. It includes lipase, protease, carbohydrates. Lipase digests the lipid, protease digests the protein, and carbohydrates digest the carbohydrates. Optimally active at the acidic pH. So these enzymes are active at acidic pH. These enzymes are capable of digesting carbohydrates, as I told you, carbohydrates, proteins by proteases, lipids by lipases, and nucleic acid by nucleases. Okay, so these are the hydrolytic enzymes. They break down the molecules in the presence of water and at the acidic pH. Vacuoles. Vacuole is the membrane-bound space found in the cytoplasm. It contains water, sap. Sap is water mixed with other components, excretory products, and other materials not useful for the cell. The vacuole is bound by a single membrane called tonoplast. In plant cell, the vacuoles can occupy up to 90% of the volume of the cell. In plants, the tonoplast facilitates the transport of a number of ions and other materials against concentration gradients into the vacuole. Hence, their concentration is significantly higher in the vacuole than in the cytoplasm. In amoeba, the contractile vacuole is important for osmoregulation and excretion. In many cells, as in protist, food vacuoles are formed by engulfing the food particles. So these were all the organelles that form endomembrane system. Next organelle is mitochondria. Singular is mitochondrion. Unless specifically stained, are not easily visible under the microscope. The number of mitochondria per cell is variable depending on the physiological activity of the cell. In terms of shape and size also, considerable degree of variability is observed. Typically, it is a sausage shape or cylindrical, having a diameter of 0.2 to 1 micrometer and length 1 to 4 micrometer. Each mitochondrion has a membrane-bound structure with the outer membrane and the inner membrane, dividing its lumen distinctly into two aqueous compartments, that is, outer compartment and the inner compartment. The inner compartment is filled with a dense homogeneous substance called the matrix. The outer compartment forms the continuous limiting boundary of the organelle. The inner membrane forms a number of infoldings called the cristae towards the matrix. The cristae increase the surface area. The two membranes have their own specific enzymes associated with the mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are the sites of एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन. याद रखिएगा, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में दो मेम्ब्रेन्स की वजह से दो चैम्बर्स फॉर्म होते हैं, अंदर वाला और बाहर वाला, इनर और आउटर. इनर जो है वो एक मैट्रिक्स जैसे सब्सटेंस से फिल्ड है, और जो इनर मेम्ब्रेन है वो बहुत बार इनफोल्ड हो जाती है. देख सकते हैं आप इस डायग्राम में, जो बाहर वाला कैप्सूल है इज आउटर मेम्ब्रेन, अंदर वाले कैप्सूल में फोल्डिंग्स हैं इनर मेम्ब्रेन, और उसके अंदर ग्रीन कलर का फ्लूइड फिल्ड है. ग्रीन नहीं होता है, यहाँ पर ग्रीन बताया गया है, दैट इज मैट्रिक्स. इनर मेम्ब्रेन सरफेस और स्पेस, मतलब दो मेम्ब्रेन्स के बीच में जो स्पेस है दैट इज इंटर मेम्ब्रेन स्पेस, और ये जो फोल्ड्स हैं इन्हें कहते हैं क्रिस्टा. सो दिस इज हाउ द माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया लुक्स. This cristae gives the respiration site to the mitochondria. They produce cellular energy in the form of ATP. Hence, they are called powerhouse of the cell. क्योंकि ये energy बना रहे हैं तो they are powerhouse. The matrix also possess single circular DNA molecule, a few RNA molecules, ribosomes of 70S type, that is prokaryotic ribosome, and components required for synthesis of protein. The mitochondria divide by fission.